from vacation. I am ready to get back into the swing of things. May is a busy month. We're heading into June, which is even busier, and then into July with Pegcity Soundoff Summerfest happening at the Osborne Tap House, July 17th and 18th. Let's get right to it. Let's get to the sponsors. First sponsor, you see it behind me, Musicians and Fred. Sid's doing some good things promoting. I don't know if you guys follow Sid on Musicians and Friends on Facebook, or if you're on Facebook, I don't know. Check him out. He's always promoting local music. This is a hub for local music. Yearly sponsor there. The other one, CDL Architecture, showing up right at the bottom there. If you're in the trades, you're looking to get into trades, give these guys a call. Always looking for new people to jump into business. And thanks, Chase. That's another yearly sponsor. 2 yearly sponsors going on right now. And of course, in the top right corner, Travi Media 204, who does he does everything. He does all the filming for me. And there he is above Diego there. A debut tonight on Pegcity Soundoff. Pumped for this one. A couple of youngsters here. We're missing half the band. Julian and Phoenix, they're doing soccer stuff and and music elsewhere. I don't know what that table saw is in the background, but that might be on my end. Tonight, a debut, Ardere.
Yeah. That's totally Christian, by the way. The sound that's completely.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. This computer is terrible. I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I want to say a new band on the scene, but I'm gonna get to why you're not really a new band on the scene, but still kind of a new band on the scene. You guys just came off a show, played with a band that is very familiar with this show, in Strange and Unusual, who I've talked about so much. And then we had a little bit of a conversation about you coming on here, and here we are. And when I made the announcement about your band coming on, I had a lot of positive feedback of, "Oh, you're gonna love them. Oh, they're great. They're great." And then, as I did a little bit of research, I understood why people were saying you were great. Obviously, you sound great. But first thing I'm going to throw out there is you won a Battle of the Bands in 2025 at the Park Theater.
Yes,
is correct.
This is something that Christian sadly cannot talk about because he did not join the band in time for that. But I can say that I did. Which was a very fun experience. That's actually how we met Paradise on Fire.
Nice.
Amongst other bands there as well, but the ones we really stuck with were Paradise on Fire.
Right on. And I came across that with a person who's very familiar with the show and has been on many times, Joe Carson of Ash and the Arsonists.
Oh, great guy.
Yeah. Joe and Matt. I mean, Matt's the reigning champion. I think he's been on here 11 times now. So Joe's creeping up though. Before we actually get more into the band, tell me who you are. Tell the people out there who are going to be watching this who you are.
Christian, you want to go first?
Sure. My name's Christian Russell. I've been playing with this band it's been a while now. But yeah, this is the first band that I've actually been really pursuing. I've been in a couple other ones, but I'm really hoping to see where we can go with this. I mean, we have a bunch of originals. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Diego. I started Ardere as a solo project. It became a band for Battle of the Bands, and then it kind of just stuck ever since. I'm the guy who writes the songs and sings and plays the guitar and stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. So Diego, obviously, not to push you out of the way here, Christian, but Diego as a original member of this band, then, tell me about the formation of this and bringing in other people in the band. Tell me about Julian and Phoenix as well. How'd they come about?
Yeah, so it once again started as kind of my solo project. Wrote a few songs for it, but I didn't really like them, and I've been jamming with Phoenix since 2021, 2022-ish. Um, and eventually I saw that TJ's Gift started had like a Battle of the Bands thing coming up, and I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna pull up to Battle of the Bands with a solo project. Because I feel like that's just a really stupid thing to do. So I got Phoenix involved as like, hey, this is a band now, and this other guy named Smith who goes to my school, incredible bassist. Christian, you are an incredible bassist as well. Not to put you
Thank
down or
you.
anything, but the three of us kind of just started playing together in preparation for Battle of the Bands. And then we ended up winning it. And that was our first gig as well, which was insane.
Wow.
That was surreal for us. So then it continued on because we did do that.
Oh, it's awesome. And then obviously the band has kind of come to where it is now, and Christian, you're
Yeah.
in there, and yeah, like I said, at the start, I've heard great things about you, from Paradise on Fire, who was my last guest that I had on here, which was I think it was last a week and a half ago or something. Great band, great group of people, massive supporters of the local music scene. I mean, if you go to a show and Paradise on Fire is not playing, they may as well be on the stage with you because they're that close. They're always right in front, hyping everything. Yeah, it's great people. I love them.
I don't think I've seen more hype shows than when Paradise on Fire are there.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it doesn't even matter what kind of music it is. If they're there, they're right in there, right?
Mhm.
Um, so let's talk about your music a little bit here. So someone comes to one of your shows, never heard of the band, comes in. What type of music are they hearing from you?
This is something that me and Christian were
Like
talking
talked
about.
about 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Because we started off as like a garage rock band, strictly garage rock, but ever since the addition of Christian and Julian is our guitarist, but he also plays the saxophone in our band on quite a few songs. So we've started kind of moving forward in like the space, but we've been discovering a lot more new sounds. So we started to call it like post garage. That's like
Yeah.
yeah, that's the best way to describe it, really.
That's a wonderful world we live in music is it's so genre bending, right? Like there's so many new genres that are kind of being roped into it, and there's so many bands I've talked to on here, and that's a big question that comes up is where do you fit in, right? And a lot of people don't really have an answer. I mean, some people just default to Canadian rock, which is fine, which is what my band did, and but it's cool. So post. It's like you hear the post hardcore, you
Yeah,
post this, post this,
yeah,
post garage. I mean, amazing. Um, I love the I love the sound of what I've heard so far. I mean, the saxophone thing is super cool too and unexpected, right?
Yeah.
I saw a band not long ago. They pulled out a saxophone, and it just kind of blew my mind. I'm like, that's the last thing. If I didn't
Yeah.
see the saxophone in the back of the stage, I would have never thought it was gonna make an appearance, right? So super cool. Songwriting, Diego, you were talking about doing the songwriting. How do you approach songwriting? Do you come up with the parts first or the lyrics first?
see, that's always the question when you're interviewing someone who writes the songs. But the thing is that it usually for me, I do end up having riffs just playing, but I find that it kind of just flows out naturally, just in any order.
Hmm.
Um, because you never know when you're gonna hear a melody for a voice part in your head, or if you're gonna hear.
Well, yeah, that's like one of the first practices I ever came to. I gave Diego a riff and he like had lyrics already. So yeah,
That's perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it's completely unconventional. Then you don't set yourself aside and be like, okay, I got to do this for the next song. It happens.
Pretty much.
Yeah, let's give Christian some love here. Tell me about Christian coming into this band. What does Christian bring into the band?
Christian brings pedals to the band. No, so when Christian joined, it was maybe 2 gigs ago, really.
Yeah.
Um, we were opening for House Panther, and we before that had gone through a cycle of a bunch of different bassists, but nobody really stuck. But when Christian came around, he was someone who understands the kind of genre that we're kind of going for. Um, um, I'd argue maybe more than anyone else in the band. So he has those riffs that he can make that fit directly into that little puzzle piece that we need.
Mhm. Is there you're sorry, you're still in school, right? You're still in high school?
Yeah.
Are you guys out? Okay, you're in. We're not going to air what school you go to, but is there is there a lot of because I'm just seeing a lot of bands coming through right now, and word gets out. Obviously, with TJs, you start hearing about some bands, and there's a couple other things we're hearing about bands. Is there a lot of musicians going to school that aspire to like be in a band?
I would say yes. Like my school, especially, like there's a lot of band kids, but when it comes to like people actually wanting to like make and be in bands, I see a lot of people have like the want, but they don't follow through with it. They're like, oh, let's start a band, and then they just like go nowhere with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I find at my school there's a lot of people with so much potential, but they
Hmm.
don't really end up going for like anything. So
Okay.
yeah, pretty much.
Hmm. It's we talked just before we went live about kind of a youth movement, and you've seen a lot. I mean, I once again talk about TJ's where Ash and the Arsonists have hosted 2 years in a row, I think. Last year they
Something
did
like
this
that.
year
Yeah.
as well, and it's super cool. They're getting involved in that, and then I've done work with School of Rock, and you see these younger kids, and especially with School of Rock, I've seen them for 3 years ago, and then I'm seeing them now, and you see people just growing up through it a little bit, right? And I think we have a very good group of youth bands that are coming up, and I don't mean just maybe high school bands. I mean just younger bands. I mean, we talked about Second Floor Patients also before, another great younger band. But it's anytime I see there's kind of a core group of bands like that, but and I include you in that as well. But whenever I see video or footage, especially with the Handsome Daughter, it is packed in there. And I mentioned Strange and Unusual, and I went and saw them. The first time I went and saw them was at the Handsome Daughter on a Tuesday night, and uh, and it was absolutely packed in there, like front to back. And it's just so cool to see that that love of just your family, friends, fans coming out to these shows, and it goes a long way. I've been going to a lot of shows for a while now, and I've been to shows where there's 20 people. I've been to shows where there's 150 people, 200 people, and it's just awesome to see the young bands coming through and bringing a crowd with them, and having the support along the way. So good on you guys for from what I've seen at your shows.
Thank you
Well,
for that.
Diego, that last show, didn't we sell the most tickets they've sold on one of their $10 Tuesdays?
Yeah, that's something that we heard is that last it was Strange and Unusual, us and another band called the Great Plains, and
Hmm.
apparently that was one of the best selling $10 Tuesdays at the Handsome Daughter. So
Pretty cool.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Do you have merch?
We have stickers. We've been working on shirts.
Nice.
That's something that we've always been like, when you start a band, you're like, what's the t-shirt gonna look
Yeah.
like, right? So that's something that we've been putting a lot of a bit of, or I don't want to say a lot of, because it's like we have other things to do, but we've been putting some time into making shirt design. I don't know
Yeah,
if anybody's seen our Instagram,
yeah,
but there
Phoenix.
is a t-shirt design on there that we are
Yeah,
pushing for.
Phoenix
So
put out a prototype that he made at school.
There it is. Follow them.
follow us.
Instagram. You don't have a Facebook account, right?
I think we do, but I don't. Nobody uses it. um,
Instagram, I have been watching Instagram a lot lately. There's a lot of there's a lot going on Instagram. There's a lot of
Yeah.
bands that are making that their first choice, and I don't mean it's easy to navigate and
Hmm.
all good. I always like to just push, any social media you got coming out. And speaking of things coming out, no music really out there. There's work on an EP coming.
there is. There is also, however, we recently did a set on UMFM. That's out there on, I think, SoundCloud and UMFM's website. So if anybody out there wants to check out some of the tunes that we have, it will be there.
We are also hoping to put those on actual streaming services.
Yep.
So long as we can get clearance from UMFM and stuff like that, we want to
Yeah.
make like almost like a mixtape of a bunch of songs that we've been working on. See if that can be pushed out.
Here's a great question I want to ask you. I'm just writing down this SoundCloud UMFM. Here's a good question for you, and this is probably one of my favorite things I talk to bands about, especially people I've never met and don't really know their background. Who are your musical influences?
Oh, Christian.
Don't get Diego started.
Don't get me started. Get Christian started. Yeah.
Okay. This sounds really weird. The bassist for Cannibal Corpse, I think, is my big influence.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just, I don't know, the way he plays, like his finger pick style with like the speeds he's going at, like, and especially in that era of music, I found that bass wasn't very prominent in songs. So, like, hearing their earlier albums, like, that bass just really stuck out. And watching videos of him live playing, like, he does, like, the like, three finger, like, triplets almost. And I just find that amazing.
Awesome. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
For me, it's definitely a bit different. So from like a songwriting and like arranging perspective, I've been really liking a lot of Black Country New Road stuff. I know Christian has as well. Black Country New
Yeah.
Road's been a really big influence for some of the newer songs. We also like to take things like Geese into account and see what like
Mhm.
actual like normal garage rock's been doing in recent years.
Did you say geese?
Yeah, I did say Geese.
So I had never no all good. I had never heard of them, and then I saw them on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, that was an
Yeah.
incredible performance.
Yeah, okay. So I was like, well, who's this?
Yeah.
I'd never heard of them, but I did a little research after, and obviously there is a massive following for this band. But that was my introduction. Was what it was like 2 months ago or a month ago or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
It's always interesting. It's always interesting to hear the music coming out, but what were your influences? And a lot of the times, it's not what you expect. It doesn't sound, your influence may be one thing, but it's not projected in the music coming out. It may be there subtly, and you know what's there, but to the
Yeah.
if I told you Metallica's a big influence on mine, and then I went out and played pop covers, you'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
strange. But yeah, I love hearing that stuff though. I love hearing what kind of motivates people. And how about for the two of you, how about getting into music yourselves? When did you start playing?
Christian, that's you.
Me, I started. I want to say 2 years ago ish. But I don't know. Like, I'm playing my bass like every day, like for hours. It's like it's not even like I don't have to force myself to play. I feel like a lot of people like they have to set time aside to practice, and it's like almost a chore for them. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
I think he's cutting out a bit.
That's good though. That was good. It's not the worst one we had. Impressive though. Only a couple years then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started playing guitar in 2017 or so.
Mhm.
But that's when I started like classically playing, I guess.
Yep.
Through like school program and stuff like that. But when COVID happened, like I started picking guitar up back then like a lot more, and that's when like the whole music making started flowing.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean musically, that's a big conversation that's come up in the last couple years doing this show. Is what happened during COVID? What did people do? And I'm starting to see a trend where a lot of young people really got going around that time, right? I mean, a lot of bands that were they were well established playing. A lot of them didn't make it through that, of course. But one thing I've noticed in talking to people, especially younger people, is that's when a lot of it really started flowing. Was in those, that shut down 2 years or a year and a half, whatever, right? So awesome. Shows. We talked about a show you just played. You have a show coming up. I don't know if you can talk about it, but you got a show coming up.
I'll be honest, I have no clue if we can. Do you want me to? Do you think the Paradise on Fire people are
It's
watching?
worth it.
I'm gonna call Ashley from Paradise on Fire.
Tell her you're talking to me.
I think it's worth. Yeah.
You guys hear
Hey,
that?
ask her if she's still eating Hawkins cheesies.
Who's cheesies?
Hawkins. Yeah, Hawkins. Hawkins cheesies.
Hawkins cheesies.
Yeah. She'll know.
I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna pick up, guys.
That's
It's
embarrassing.
Let's go call
like
Liam instead, and we'll get back
100
to you on this.
It's been like 134 episodes and I've never had someone make a phone call during one.
You know what? There's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
I think I can probably get Liam, but he's gonna be
You
really
definitely
picky.
get Liam.
What's a question I should ask to Liam?
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Liam. Hey, I'm on the Pegcity podcast right now. Really? Yes, currently.
Liam, we're
Speakers
playing
on the
Who
bottom
Wants
of
to
your
Be a
phone, Diego.
Millionaire.
It's on the bottom.
Yeah.
They're gonna tune in. No, wait, Liam, really quickly. Can we talk about the show in August or not? Okay, thank you. Can you hang up? Because for some reason my phone won't let me. All right, love you too. Bye. Okay, we are allowed to talk about this.
Okay.
We
Cool.
have a show on August 13th at the Handsome Daughter with Paradise on Fire and Second Floor Patients.
Wow.
And it's
There it is. Drop the news. Now,
incredible news.
If we wait any second now, Liam will be chiming in the chat here.
When Liam comes in the chat, let's just all ignore him.
So you guys met at this TJ thing in 25 then?
Yeah, way
With
back
them.
in 25. You're
There
making it
he
sound like
is.
forever ago.
There he is.
There he is. Hi, Liam.
Liam, thanks for tuning in. You
Uh,
just heard him.
Thank you for tuning in. Yeah.
Liam, we're talking about this show coming up here. This is huge news. Second Floor Patients, Paradise on Fire. Ardere. What a lineup.
Insane lineup. I think.
Insane lineup. I
Is
don't know,
Winnipeg
Liam-
ready for this?
Liam's
Probably.
on- I don't know. And that's at Handsome Daughter, August 13th. that would be is that a Friday?
Thursday.
Is it a
A
Thursday?
Thursday night.
It might be. I
It's
don't know.
during summer break, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there we
so
go.
it'll be fine.
so
for
no
this,
excuses not to come.
Oh
You
my
know.
gosh, Ashley's calling me now. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
We're on the Peg City podcast right now.
Oh, hey. Hi, Joel.
Hi, Ashley.
What is this question? Sorry. What?
We just want to know if you're still eating Hawkins cheesies.
Actually, I literally bought some this afternoon. I hadn't had some in a while, and they are sitting in my car right now. Why?
Okay. Oh, just ask it. Actually,
Okay,
that's all.
Thank you, Ashley. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
That's good.
Oh,
Oh God, so good. So you got that show coming up, but you guys are ready for a show at any time.
okay. Can I just
Very.
look right into the camera real quick?
Very.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Winnipeg bands. Listen. Some of you are having good times, some of you are in tough times. Me personally, I don't really care. If you need someone to open for you in any capacity, we will be there. Please DM us on Instagram. Here's the Instagram right here. Please, Winnipeg bands or Real Love Winnipeg. Please, Real Love Winnipeg. I beg. Thank you.
There we go. We've heard it. Let's get them a show before August. August is too far for you guys.
August is way too
Yeah.
far. I'm just
Way
saying.
too far. So if you're looking for opening bands,
Or co-headlining.
or co-headline,
You know what? If you need
All
us to open up for a tour at Canada Life Center, we
yeah.
won't be there.
There it is.
I'm looking at you. Bring me the horizon.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, eh? Do you like who's your favorite current band right now? Not I don't care. No, let's not do local. Who's your favorite current band right now?
Man,
I got
I
three
love Black
questions
Country
for you
New
guys
Road.
to end this thing.
I love
Who's that?
Black Country New Road.
Okay, yeah. You were talking about that one earlier.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick a like a local band, have you heard about Joel? Have you heard about Bland?
No.
Oh, they're
Who's
good.
this?
They're great.
They're incredible. They
Diego got me to
really?
listen to their EP. Oh,
it like low key pisses me off because they released their EP and then played their first show and it was so good. Like I was kind of really sad that I can't make anything that good.
Bland.
compared to Bland. I love them.
yeah, they're great.
I'm looking them up right now.
Yeah, their Instagram is Bland Band Brand.
Bland. Okay.
Bit of a tongue twister there.
What's their okay, here we go. I think I found them. Well, what the hell? Okay.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna have
incredible.
to check this out. Land. How about you, Christian? What's going on?
I want to say, not local. I'm gonna say, this is a hard. I want Sabbath. Like just their early
Okay.
stuff. I'm a huge fan. Like their self-titled album. I like that album's always on repeat for me.
Huge. That's a great.
And then local. Sorry, my computer is terrible. This is bad.
All good. All good.
Okay, local. There's a band called Indigo. I saw them last year. Ash and the Arsonist was saying they actually filled in, and like the female vocalist, like it's phenomenal. I bought their CD as right after their set. I ran to their merch table, bought a CD. Yeah.
And then they split.
Yes. Yep. That was their last show I got to see. Thankfully.
Yeah. Unreal, eh?
They're phenomenal.
That's a big name drop that hasn't been dropped on here for a long time.
Rest in peace, Indigo.
Yeah, and like their drummer was like the nicest guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal. Ah, that's a good one. That was at the Park Theater.
Yes, it was.
That
Yeah.
show. And it was Ash the Arsonist, Dystodius,
Unsilenced.
Unsilenced, and Indigo.
Yep.
Yeah,
Great lineup.
Great lineup. Huge lineup.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a dream venue you want to play in Winnipeg?
Do you want us to be realistic, or do you want us to be just
be realistic and then be non-realistic.
okay? Let's be honest here. Realistically speaking, we technically have done Park Theater before because of Battle of the
Yeah.
Bands. I mean,
Mhm.
if
I don't know.
there's a band like who could like play Park Theater like very well, Show Pony, and they needed someone to open for them, that would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
think
mean,
Dream
That's a
is
good one.
Burton Cummings. In my opinion, unrealistic.
yeah,
Burton Cummings.
Burton Cummings, maybe Canada Life Center, but I feel like it's a bit too like
I agree. I think Burton Cummings is more our style. Like the acoustics in there are just like amazing.
like when Mac DeMarco played there, that was
Oh.
ethereal.
I saw him first night. I pre-ordered tickets.
You guys will get there. You'll play the Burt one day. You heard it here first.
Thank you.
May 11th, 7:43 p.m. We will go back to this episode when you play the Burt. You'll get to the Burt.
Let's hope.
You got a
I
huge
like that.
promise coming. You guys will get there. Trying to think of my ending question. I usually end it on one that just stumps the person. I'm going to think of something absolutely phenomenal. But first, before we do that, I just want you guys to just shout out a couple other local bands that you like. We're all about positivity and feeling
I got
love
one.
of every band. Do it.
One of my best friends, Finn Johnson, Exonerate.
Mm.
And Chaos. These are all death metal bands. They just put out their first single. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a bit of a speed round for you guys. Let's get like the well-known ones out of the way. You got your Sunday Club, Show Pony, stuff like that. Amazing band. Well, Bland we already shouted out earlier.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Jupiter Meltdown. Luana Moth. They've been really supportive of us, so we're
Wow.
really supportive of them. Shoot. House Panther, of course. Ash and the Arsonists, of course.
Yep.
Shoot, what's that one band that made the Julian's Daughter? Julian's Daughter. They're great. I don't think they've played in a bit, but they're really good. That's about it. That's all I can think of right now. And Cola Cola Pop. Then I'm done.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. Perfect. Here's my question for you. And for some reason, I really feel that Christian's gonna have his answer teed up already once he hears the question. If you could replace any member in any band ever, what member would you replace, and what band is it? Or what band is it, and what member? You got to replace someone.
I like that question.
Yeah.
Lars Ulrich.
What do you think?
That's not my answer.
Christian, I really thought you'd have this already.
Wow. No, I like. There's answers I could say, but like I want to think of something that's really gonna
Yeah, it's something that's like a bit of a shocker, I feel. Oh, we might need a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Damn, you really hit us with that
Like just
one.
something
That
like
was a
way
good
out
one.
of pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I don't think Win. Butler
You ready
should-
for this?
Yeah.
I don't think Win Butler should be in Arcade Fire.
Okay. What do you got, Christian?
Okay,
You got something. You got something.
You're gonna laugh. Okay, you ready? Morrissey and Oasis.
What? Wow.
Oh, I
That-
forgot to replace.
It'd be cool.
Well, I mean,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
That would work. I hate
Yeah.
to say it, but that would work. I'm gonna replace Win Butler with oh my gosh, there's so many like really. I think I'm gonna replace Win Butler with Cameron Winter from Geese.
Ah, okay. That's a good one. I'm
Of course.
still going back to this Morrissey thing in Oasis because keep in mind, I was, I lived through the height of Oasis. I lived through 95 Oasis, right? I was in grade 7 or something. This is quite, this is a topic. That's a wild one.
We could unpack this
mean,
real quick.
I mean, Morrissey is such a dickhead that it works. You know, it works.
Exactly. Yeah, it would blend so well in
I would
every
argue
way.
that he's more of a dickhead than Liam
Liam?
Gallagher is.
Yeah, I mean, how many shows does Morrissey cancel a year? You know,
Because he was
And how
tired.
many
Constant-
times is it for
yeah, I
Corey?
guess he's tired. Yeah, exactly, right. However, the Smiths are they were a great band, right?
I think I'd like to
Oh,
see
yeah.
Liam in that one.
What's that?
I'd like to see Liam in that one.
Yeah,
In the Smiths. Pog
A-
shit,
an
pog
even
shit.
trade. You think an even trade Morrissey for Liam would be great?
It's an incredible
Uh,
trade. Yep.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I think that would diminish the
Um,
Smiths.
I'm not gonna lie, Lars Ulrich was the first person on my mind to replace.
Who are you replacing him with?
Who are you replacing him with? James
Yeah,
Blunt?
Literally
you need to
anybody.
know.
You could find someone who's never played drums in
Me.
their life and they have a better built-in metronome than Lars Ulrich.
You'll replace him with.
I'm watching.
Okay, wait.
I'm
hold on.
watching this answer here.
I'm waiting for this.
Wait. Ringo Starr.
Could you imagine Ringo Starr in Metallica? That would. Oh,
I don't know. That's a good one.
I don't think
That's a
I-
good one. I like that. I also like that someone's watching this on YouTube right now.
That's
I mean,
People
it does well on YouTube, but
actively choosing. Wait, it's on
Who
YouTube.
else? I want
It's
to think of
live.
one more.
it's live to YouTube. It's live to Facebook, and I tried to do live to Instagram today, but I don't think it took. Usually it's to Twitch, but I only got a couple people that watch on Twitch. Usually,
Oh.
Facebook's the one that usually takes off.
Wow, I just found the stream.
Okay, I've
Just
got one
completely
more.
Found the stream.
There you go. Who?
I want to put Thundercat on every Mac Miller album.
Ever.
There you go. Ever. Hey, as a bass player, here's
Every Mac Miller
here's a
album.
completely out there question because you're a bass player. Do you know Jaco Pastorius?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Just making sure.
Yeah, just making sure. I was gonna say check that out.
It's like
but no.
asking a guitarist, "Hey, have you ever heard of Eddie Van Halen?"
Well, you know what? I think you'd
No.
be surprised.
Yeah. No. 100% you would.
But Eddie who? I'm just kidding. I don't think we're getting our Lars Ulrich answer. There
No.
it is. Replace Eddie Van Halen with John Lennon.
No, that was totally me. I just typed.
Oh,
that
that
in.
was you. Okay. Who did that? Awesome. Right on. Well, you know what? It's been a great chatting with you guys.
It's been great. Thank you for having us.
Looking forward
Yeah,
to hearing
thank you.
more from you. And once again, I'm gonna throw it out there. If your band needs an opening band, and I've been hearing about this lately, Bands have reached out saying, "Hey, do you got someone? Do you know someone? Do you know someone? We need a band to open this show. Do we need a band here?" This is the band you need. You give them a call, flash that Instagram thing again, pull up your Instagram thing, however you're doing that, Diego.
Oh, do you want me to? Oh,
Yeah,
Diego.
yeah, just show your Instagram thing. This is who you need. There it is, right there. You follow them on Instagram. This is the band. This is who you're gonna get
we
to.
cannot, for legal reasons, play the Osborne Tap House. Stop sending us DMs asking us to play the Osborne Tap House. That goes for everyone.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you want them to play the Osborne Tap House, you tell them you want them to play the Osborne Tap House, and you guys reach out to me. And because keep in mind, I told you before we went live, who is opening my Summerfest this year at
Oh, yeah,
Osborne
Stranger Than
Tap House?
Usual. Are they playing Osborne Tap House? For some reason, we were told we're not allowed.
Okay.
By another band.
There's ways around it. And the only reason I say that, I don't mean to put myself out there right now, but I'm putting myself out there right now. Strange and Unusual are playing the Osborne Tap House July 17th. They are opening the festival at 8 o'clock Friday, July 17th. That is no different than this band on right now that say they are not allowed to play the Osborne Tap House. Let's get them to play the Osborne Tap House. If you need an opening band, reach out to them. They will play anywhere. If you want them for the Canada Life Center, they'll do that too if they have to. Bert, sure, they'll be there. Park Theater, yeah, if they have to, get them out there. Their next show, August 13th, second floor patients, Paradise on Fire, and my guest night, Ardere. Unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys, for coming on here.
Thank you.
Share it. What is this? Let's go strange and unusual at Tapos. Hell yeah.
I think that's
Hell
the drummer.
Is it?
Is James the drummer? I forget their names. I'll be honest.
For God's sakes.
I'm bad with names.
Yeah. Strange and unusual at the Osborne Tap House. Ardere at the Osborne Tap House. To be determined which day it is. Just throwing it out there. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you so
for
much.
the chat tonight.
All right. Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Bye, chat. See ya.
Thanks for
Bye.
jumping on.